right, guys, we're here with boxing legend Joel Diaz. Joel, thank you for giving us the time to do an interview. I'm gonna, jump into one of your classes. Hopefully, I don't end up like one of those guys over there throwing up. But see, but hey, it's all right. Okay, Joe, we're weeks removed from Canelo versus Charlo. What did you think of that fight? What did you make of that fight?
Well, what do I think about the Canelo-Charlo fight? Well, people that know boxing, we know exactly the sport and the business. And honestly, I mean, Canelo's fighting, he's fighting good fighters. Don't get me wrong, Charlo's a great fighter. But I just don't think that he was at the level of Canelo. I mean, he had 2 years in activity. And plus, he was coming out from two lower divisions, 154-pound division. The guy is tough. He's good at 154, but not at 168. So to me, when they signed the contract for the fight, I knew what was going to happen. I honestly thought Canelo would win by the 7th, 8th round. I gave Charlo maybe 7 rounds, 8 rounds max, but he played it safe. He played. He went into survival mode through the whole fight, so he didn't want to get knocked out. It was not the fight that we expected. I mean, there was a lot of hype before the fight, but it wasn't the fight that we expected. But I mean, those who know boxing knew that Charlo had no chance.
When you as seeing that perspective from a trainer, when you see that there's a weight disparity, do you know at that moment it's pretty much it's a life-changing kind of fight with the money that's involved in that?
Well, of course, right now anybody that fights Canelo is paid. It doesn't matter who it is, and anybody would jump in the opportunity. Any 147-pound champion would jump in the opportunity to fight Canelo, not because they think they can beat Canelo. It's because the reward is big. It's a big reward. You fight Canelo, you're gonna make money. Right now, Canelo he's the cash cow of the sport, and that's why everybody wants to fight Canelo because it's a good payday, like he says. Now, anybody that wants to fight Canelo, that's why Canelo says all they want is payday. But at the same time, it's boxing. You get paid for your job. It's your job, right? And after the Bivol fight, Bivol beat him clear, and like he says, if we get a rematch, I'll give him a rematch any weight he wants. I'll fight him at 168. I'll fight him at 172. Any catch weight he wants, I'll fight him. If he don't want to lose his belts, if he don't want to put his belts on the line, we'll fight, at a catch weight. So there's no belts involved, and he keeps his belt. But Canelo, he comes back with all he wants is money. Well, of course, it's a job. Everybody fights for money. That's how you make a living. But a lot of people don't understand. Everybody thinks, they just want to fight because they want to make money. Well, that's why everybody fights. That's our payday. That's how we pay our bills. That's how we bring the food to the table. But I don't think Canelo will give Bivol a rematch because he knows that it's not going to be easy, and more likely on the next one he'll get hurt. Yeah,
and speaking about Canelo and Bivol, it seemed like in the beginning, maybe weeks removed from him fighting Bivol, it seemed like he really wanted the fight. So are you saying, in your opinion, you feel like Canelo does not want that fight? He doesn't have the urgency to rematch Bivol?
Canelo has his plans.